Hello, my beautiful Atlantic Scalar peeps. I'm going to do more of the bedtime story, My Life After Death, a memoir from heaven, written by my son. And now we are on a new chapter, My Transition. This is a book where by the time you finish reading it, there will be no mystery left, pretty much, for about death and about the afterlife, etc. My life review. Once the table of six spirits had shown up, I knew that I had entered the next step on whatever this journey was I was on now. I was a little scared, but I also felt ready. They told me that I was about to enter my life review. My immediate thought was, what the fuck is that? It wasn't like they rolled out this scroll and said, welcome, Eric. Here's how this is going to go down. There really weren't any verbal instructions because the spirits didn't have voices. They seemed to transmit thoughts straight into my head, and those thoughts felt very supportive. The spirits told me that during my review, I was going to be shown things. I wasn't given the option to do or not to do my life review. I was just told it was going to happen and that it would help me understand who I was and how to forgive myself. I didn't realize that I was looking for forgiveness until they told me that I'd be shown how to look for it. The table had a screen on it that I could look down on, but I could also see everything 360 degrees around me. Then the table changed shape, morphed into what seemed like one of those theaters where the screen wraps around you. But it wasn't like I was sitting down in a movie theater, staring straight ahead of the screen, eating popcorn and drinking a Coke. As I was contemplating this whole setup, something unexpected happened. All of a sudden, everything from when I was a tiny, tiny baby and to the moment I died, the good, the bad, and the ugly came flying at me from all directions. First came my birth. I felt myself being squeezed out of my mom. I felt her joy and her pain. I felt my family's excitement. What followed was intense, to say the least. Tell me about it. As my entire life unfolded before me, I was not only experiencing every single moment I've ever lived, but I was also observing and feeling what everybody else in my life went through in reaction to whatever I said or did to them. I felt their joy, their hurt, their disappointment, shit like that. I saw their reaction to when I lied, when I withheld my feelings, when I didn't help someone who needed me, when I was mean, when I gave too much, and when I gave too little. I also got to see and feel all the good things I'd said and did too. Seeing how everyone chose to interact with my choices was fucking powerful. Not only could I feel the emotions they had in response to my actions, but I could actually see things from their perspective. It was like I was them. I got everything down to the smallest little detail, like how many times that person blinked and how many times they swallowed in their lifetime, all experienced simultaneously. That's how detailed it was. I wasn't in control of the review. I couldn't change it, and I couldn't fast forward or rewind through any of it. I wasn't thinking, oh, you know what would have been better? Let's hit the rewind button and watch that nice thing I did when I was 5 again, and then skip through the shitty thing I did when I was 14. Nah, it just came at me. Man, I would have paid to have had that ability when I was alive because I probably would have navigated through my life differently. It's the most powerful experience that you could ever have because whether you are dead or alive, we crave an understanding of our choices. I got that with my review. I didn't ask for it, I just got it. All right, so that's a good place to stop. We'll go on with his life review for our next bedtime story. All right, I hope you enjoyed. You guys check out atlantiscalar.com and also check out channelingeric.com, the blog and the YouTube. I think you would enjoy it. There's so much there about life, death, the human experience, the afterlife, etc. All right. Thank you for listening.